Now children, so far we have discussed why to use a dictionary and how to use a dictionary theoretically. Now we will see it practically. The best way to use a dictionary for beginners. This is for beginners, and where anyone can use that. You can divide your dictionary in 4 quartiles. See, quartile. 4 quartiles. A to F, G to L, M to R, and S to Z or Z. Fine? See, this is the dictionary. This is the monolingual dictionary, Oxford Dictionary, English to English. See what I have done. I have divided my dictionary in 4 quartiles. I'll show you. Now, by doing that, your work will be more easier. Why? Suppose this is the word cyclone. You want to see this. You want to search that word in the dictionary. Now the first letter of cyclone is C. So very quickly you will come to know that in which quartile that word will come. In the first one, because C comes between A to F. Fine children? Just like that, polythene. The first letter is P. Yes? So very quickly you will come to know that in which quartile polythene will come. M to R. Shabby. First letter is S. So directly you will open which quartile? The last one, S to Z. Now I will show you how. The first quartile is A to F. See. This is the dictionary. Okay. This is the first bookmark. It means from page 1 till here. See. Till here is the first quartile, A to F. Fine. Now from, this is the last page of letter F. If you can turn this, just a second. Yeah. So you'll see letter G. It starts from here only. Now, from here till that green bookmark, directly you can open that. So, L. Our second quartile is G to L. So, this is the last page of L. Just like that, directly open the yellow one. This is the last page of R. Okay. If you can turn it, a new letter S will start from here. And the last one, see, this is the last page of Z. So, it is very easy to do, and by doing that, you can very easily search your word. Just the examples which I have given. See children, this is the Oxford Dictionary. It's a monolingual dictionary, English to English. See, how to use the dictionary. Each and everything is given here. And the most important, pronunciation symbols. See, pronunciations are given in the International Phonetic Alphabet. For the consonants also, the symbols are given, and for the vowels also, A, E, I, O, U also, the symbols are given. Just like cat, cat, a. For a, this symbol is given. Arm, a. For a, this A, colon. Bed, A. For E, this symbol is given. Yes? So if you can see very closely, you will get all these symbols here. Fine children? Now, we can open any of the random page. Any page we can open. Fine? See. Any page. Fine? See. Here. Page number 283, and 2 words are given at the top right corner. Fisher and flag. Now see, for this page, page number 283, the first word is fisher and the last word is flag. Yes, in the previous videos, I taught you about the guide words. So Fisher and flag are the guide words for page number 283. We can see some more. See now here, page number 326. Again, two words are given, graphic and grave. So now if you can see, the first word of this page is graphic and the last word of this page is grave. So two guide words. So I think now guide words are clear to you. Now there are entry words also, children. Now what are entry words? Children, entry words are the words, like when you can see all the words given in any one page, the 2 or 3 common letters. Yes, see, the first word is graphic and last one is grave. All the words starts with G. It means G is the entry word. Next letter is R. If you can see, all the words have the next letter R. It means R is also a entry word here. If you can see the third one, A. Yes, so in all the words the third letter is A. It means A is also the entry word. Now in graphic the fourth letter is P. Yes, but in grave the fourth letter is V. It means P and V are not the entry words. So for this page the entry words are G, R, A. So guide words, the two words given at the top of the page, and the entry words, the words which are common in all the words given on that page. Now we can see, okay, here also the page is open, so we can see. Now see, graphic. Yes, I think is visible to you. Graphic, zoom it a little. Graphic. Just after graphic, you can see in columns some symbols are given. These are the pronunciation symbols. For PHIC, here it's written FIK. Yes, G is written as it is. Now for RA, after R, the A symbol is given. Graphic. Okay, so the correct pronunciation, graphic. Now it's written adjective. It means graphic is in the parts of speech, graphic is in adjective. Yes, now the first meaning. Now here it's written 1. Why 1? Because the most common meaning of graphic is of writing, drawing, etc. Now the second meaning of graphic is vividly descriptive. Yes. Now children, you can see here a small square. Yes, this one. It denotes compound words. Yes, compound word starts with that particular word, graphic. So here a compound word is given, graphic arts. Yes, it means visual and technical arts involving design or lettering. Now this also graphically. Now graphically, you know that if ly is here graphically, so it's an adverb. Graphic is an adjective. Now you come to know about the adverb also here only. Now see here, again a small square, filled. It's a filled one. It was simply outlines are there, but here it's a filled one. It denotes synonyms. Yes, or the words, nearby words or similar meaning words of graphic. See, descriptive, pictorial, representational, visual. Second, clear, descriptive, detailed, lifelike, lucid, photographic, plain, realistic, vivid and well drawn. Now you have searched for one word graphic and you will come to know about that many words. So that is the beauty of using a monolingual dictionary, English to English. Suppose if you don't know the meaning of lucid, fine, so a new word comes to your mind. Now you'll again look up the meaning of that word. It will improve your vocabulary. See now, down to that, graphics. Now you'll come to know about the plural also. Graphic, the plural of graphic is graphics. plural noun, usually treated as singular. Products of graphic arts, use of diagrams in calculation and design. So these 2 points are related with your word. Fine children, one or two more examples we can see. Randomly we can flip the pages. See, leak, L-E-A-K, leak. It's a noun. Yes, the first meaning, the most common meaning is hole through which liquid etc. passes accidentally in or out. The second meaning, liquid etc. thus passing through. The third, similar escape of electric charge. Fourth, disclosure of secret information. Leak, it's a verb. Pass out. Leak is a noun, and here the verb let, let, pass out or in through, leak. Disclose, it's also used as secret. Don't leak this information out. Here leak is used for a secret. Yes. Third also, become known, and the adjective is leaky, L-E-A-K-Y. Yes, and the three forms, leaky, leakier, leakiest. This is also given here. Now again you can see that symbol. Yes, so all the synonyms are given here. Yes, aperture, break, chink, crack, crevice, cut, fissure, flow, hole, opening, perforation, like so many words are given here as synonyms. So you can get the word in the context in which you were seeing, you were searching for the word. So children, this is all about practice. Much you practice, you will be more well versed with that. Yes children, now it's time for an activity. Yes, if you will not do the activity, you'll gain nothing. Fine children, so now I'll tell you an interesting activity that you have to do. Now children, your second activity, activity 2, is dictionary race. Actually it's a game, and it's a very interesting game. You can play this game with your siblings, with your cousins, with your family members, with your grandfather, with your mom, dad, even with your neighbors. Or if you don't have anyone to play with, you can even play it with your classmate. With on phone also you can do this, online also you can play this. What you have to do, you have to make some chits. Decide the number of words with your partner with whom you are going to play the game. See, I have made 7 chits. Okay, so you have to make 7 chits. Okay, any word, any medium or hard word which you guess your partner will not know the meaning of. Fine, that word you have to write it on a piece of paper, fold it and keep it in a bowl. This is your part. Same way your partner will also do, but the number of chits will be same. Okay, so your partner will also make some chits with the words written, folded and keep it in a bowl. Now what you have to do, any one of you can play the game first. The game is, you have to keep the dictionary in front of you. Okay, I'll show you. See, this is the dictionary. Okay, your partner will set the timer. Okay, and if you are not okay to use the mobile with, you can easily watch the wall clock also. Fine, take one chit, open it, read the word and very quickly find out in the dictionary. Okay, suppose you have found the word, just turn the page and again close the dictionary. Take the second chit, very quickly read the word, again find out. Found, turn the page, close it. Third, fourth, fifth, with all the words, whatever chits you have made, you have to open, read the word and find it out in the dictionary. In the same way, after you will be done with this, your partner will do this. Okay, at that time you will watch the time limit. The one who completes the game in the minimum time will be the winner of the game. Okay children, so this is the activity. It will improve the time limit of you. Like if you, this is what, this is practice. This is dictionary using practice. If you will play this game again and again, no, believe me, the time limit will reduce it to a greater amount. Okay children, so do play this game and give the feedback to me. And the first activity, arrange the alphabetical order that you have already seen, yes, in the previous slide, that you have to send it to me. Okay children, so that's it. The 4 videos, the 3 videos, this is the third one, a little longer. This is all about dictionary using. I hope you have enjoyed this dictionary skills session, and please use it. Do not use online dictionary very frequently. If you have this dictionary, please try to use this dictionary. It will improve your many skills within you. Okay children, so now in the next video we will start our chapters. Till then, take care of yourself. Bye.